Friendships in your 20s can look a little different, especially when your favorite people don't live nearby anymore. While I baked some pistachio brownies today, I wanted to chat about long-distance friendship and the quiet ways we stay close even when life gets busy and far apart. So settle in and let's bake and talk. I've actually just gotten back from a trip to LA a couple of weeks ago. So my best friend, Tanya, this is Tanya. Tanya now lives in LA. I live in Sydney, Australia. I finally got to visit her for the first time. And I would say we've probably known each other for most of our lives. There's this picture of us from like kindergarten. Yeah, I'm gonna insert the picture here. I firmly can call her my best friend. She is the closest friend that I have in my life. I don't know, it felt a little weird because I got to see the way that Tanya lives her life now in real life. Over the past couple of years, I would hear of people, hear of her new friends, hear of places that she's gone to or cafes that she goes to that she loves, and I never got to meet any of these people. I never got to go to these places that she's referring to until I was there in LA physically, and it felt really surreal, if I'm being honest, to meet these people that I felt like I knew but like I'd never actually met. I would know them by their names, and I would know areas in LA that I'd never actually been to but heard all about, or cafes with good matcha, or places with good food that were just kind of like concepts in my head, but I never actually seen with my own eyes, which is so weird to say. It was really nice to do that, but it also did remind me of how much we have both grown and changed, and how strange it is to know someone so well, but also live such different lives. I think what I realized is that it's not really the big milestones that I kind of miss. It's more of the everyday moments that, I don't get to see or feel or understand. And sometimes that can be hard because it takes a lot of explaining. This is exactly what I mean. This is what's going on. This is the person that I'm hanging out with. These are my friends. And I think it really does take a lot of effort to do that. But over time, we've been able to curate this story of our lives and showcase it to each other through pictures, videos, sending each other voice notes all the time. Like, we would literally send hours and hours of voice notes. Looking back now, that was like such a strong foundation for us. And of course, we still talk about the daily sometimes, but nowadays it's more in the form of checking in, seeing how the other person is doing, and just sort of letting each other know that, oh, I'm gonna be doing this for the next week or so. So if I don't reply, just letting you know I'm busy doing this. Nowadays, I think whenever we message each other, we don't expect the person to reply within like at least 4 or 5 days. We just know that the other person is busy, they're doing something. I think it also has taught me that just because you don't talk to someone every single day, every single moment, every single second, and sharing every small detail of your life with someone doesn't mean that you guys aren't close. The other person doesn't care about you. It has taught me to accept that closeness. It can literally just be sending reels to each other, sending memes. Tanya sends me like hundreds and hundreds of TikToks every single day. That's her form of showing that she cares about me or that she's thinking of me. And for me, I think I really try to show that in calling her or just asking if she's doing all right. So I think it also manifests in the way that everyone has a sort of different love language. People assume that love languages are only for when you're in romantic relationships, but I firmly believe that love languages also manifest in friendships or any type of relationship that you have with anyone. I think seeing her in LA reminded me of how much we've grown, but also how much we are still the same. I still remember that she doesn't like tomatoes, she doesn't like pickles. Small things like this that I still think about and get to laugh over. Even though we've grown apart, even though we now live such different lives and literally just be physically apart for so long. Even though all of this exists, I feel that at the core of this friendship, we are still the same. And We are just growing and growing, continuously adding layers and layers on top of this friendship to allow it to become what it is now. One of the best parts about being in a long distance friendship is the fact that it is so low maintenance. It truly is a blessing to be able to block out time for the other person and make time and make an effort to call and catch up. I feel like long distance friendships really teach you how to be present even when you're not physically there with the person. Showing up for my best friend even when I literally cannot show up physically. So in other ways, such as when it's her birthday, sending her flowers, sending her cakes and gifts. Even when I'm not on my phone in the moment, I'm always there to celebrate with her and celebrate these small wins. So I think the concept of long distance friendship has really taught me how to keep showing up for someone else and have someone else give me that support as well. Even when our lives are so drastically different in different locations, seasons, we're in such different places of our lives, like different chapters. Oh my god. Life goes on. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know if we'll end up living in the same city again. For now, that is our long distance friendship.
Million views. Oh wait, that was really good. Crazy. And the videos that fans are so because you're just watching them like.
If you have a Tanya in your life or any kind of long distance relationship in your life, someone you miss, maybe send them a little message today. Send them a little sweet treat just to show them a little appreciation and let them know that you're thinking of them and that you miss them. And you can't wait to hang out with them soon. Let me know in the comments what you think I should bake next or what I should talk about next.